Saints, welcome to another episode of Optimize with Francis. How are y'all doing? Trust your week is coming along great. Nice. So today we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic, something really, really nice. I know you want to hear this story. So our story is going to be from a Bible character. Yes, another one. All right, we're going to be talking about King David and of course, drawing lessons as we always do from our stories. The topic of today's series or episode is investing in what truly matters, right? Investing in what truly matters. In Christian world, they would have tagged it seed sowing. But I'm going to be taking you through seed sowing in a completely different light. Just hang in there and come along with me. So King David, is a prominent king in Israel, well known all over the Bible. In fact, at some point, the Bible records that he's a man after God's heart. So he is really that king, right? And somewhere he marries Uriah's wife and they had a child. The story there with Uriah and how he killed him and took his wife is something that really shows that David messed up big time at that point. But funny enough, when David had his son, Solomon, who later became King Solomon, the Bible records, and God loved the child. So I'm wondering, what's going on here? Hey, what's going on here? Well, something I see is that David had earned forgiveness from God. Then I go back a few chapters again when I'm like, this guy messed up big time. But when I went back a few chapters, I saw that David had sown seeds of forgiveness. Lots of seeds of forgiveness. So King Saul was the king before David, and Saul wanted to kill David. Saul really was going for David's head, right? So due to lots of things that had happened, the people now thinking that David was doing better than Saul. Saul was killing his thousands, David was killing his tens of thousands, and he's like, who is this little boy? I have to get rid of him. And David is really after Saul is really after David's life. Tried to kill him. But guess what? David had the opportunity of a lifetime to take away the life of Saul and end his nightmare. Guess what this young man does? He doesn't kill him. He forgives him and spares his life. A king who had messed up big time, who was after David's life. He had the opportunity to end this nightmare. What he no, he forgave him. He forgave King Saul. He was a king. He showed him mercy and spared his life. So after that incident, I'm like, okay, now Saul will come to his senses, thinking, since he spared my life, I'm going to change towards him. Maybe he did that for a day, 2 days, a week. When that thing that gets to him got to him again, he went straight again for David's life and tried to kill David again. But guess what? David got a second opportunity to kill Saul, and David spares his life again. Shows him mercy, forgiveness. So at this point, I'm saying, before he reaped his forgiveness from God, he had sown several seeds of forgiveness. Because you don't know when you're going to mess up and you're going to need to withdraw from their bank accounts that you have been investing into or pouring into. So now back to our story, taking it out from David. So, David had done his sowed seeds of forgiveness, and when he messed up big time, of course, the Lord showed him mercy and loved his son and continued to establish his household and all of that. So you and me, back to our story. So what seed are you sowing towards your goal? Are you investing time? Are you investing efforts? Are you investing and pouring into that thing that is important to you? Apart from just the goals, what about kindness? Are you sowing seeds of kindness? You know you may not reap it from where you're sowing, right? You just have to keep pouring in. because it's not the bank branch that you deposit money into that you're going to withdraw from. It's going to be there somehow where in the cloud ledger that you have that money. And when you need it, even if it's not going to be in the branch you deposited it or through the channel you deposited it, you're going to be able to access it because you've deposited into it. And most likely, it would have yielded interest, lots of interest. So sow good seeds, what it is that is important to you. Sow seeds that matter, sow seeds of kindness. It mustn't be monetary, as we always think. I want to sow a dangerous seed. That dangerous seed can be dangerous kindness in your neighborhood, can just be pouring in joy all around you, spreading it, spreading laughter. It can be so many things. Seeds of respect, you know, as you show respect to that very unassuming person in the bus. You stand up for the elderly woman or man to sit down, sowing those seeds. Not necessarily going to yield from it, because most times when we sow it, we expect and we're looking at it. Is it coming up so that I can pick from it? You may not pick from it. You may not pick from that branch that you deposited money to, or you get it from the channel you deposited it. But it's there in the central ledger, in the clouds, backed up there, saying that you have an entry here, and you have an account, and you have deposited kindness, joy, respect, humility, different kinds of things that you, your children, your generation will yield, will reap the benefits, and be very, very happy to enjoy those benefits. All right, friends, keep being awesome as we keep getting our nuggets every week, every now and then. Thanks, guys, for always hanging out with me. Love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.